When we're talking about periods, sometimes we use euphemisms like managai duty, that is like I'm selling palm oil. Info, sometimes I'm like, why? Like, men should also get this. So I feel the only way to break the shame around menstruation is by open conversations. What's up, you all? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Jobet. If you're a returning subscriber too, thank you so much for coming back. So today is today is day 3 of my period. So I just want to talk about period shame, and if you have not watched my previous video, it's on period pains, and this one I'm talking about period shame. So here, it's 9 o'clock right now, and I'm about to do my skincare. Do not forget to do your skincare when you're on your period, especially because I do have a lot of breakouts when I'm on my period. But if you take care of your skin well, it will help reduce the amount of breakouts you will have when you're on your period, which is very necessary. So I use Dove baby wash. I find that it's like, because I don't know whether because it doesn't have perfume, that's why. I took my bath already, so I just want to do this, my facial, while talking to you. It's going to be like a vent session on period shame, the stigma around menstruation in developing countries, most especially my country, the Gambia. So, I grew up in a country, a very small country in West Africa, which is the Gambia. And my experience growing up, I don't know, but I was blessed to have an aunt. I stayed with her when I was like a teenager, and she would always talk to us about menstruation. So it didn't come as a shock, unlike other girls. But most girls, growing up, especially when I was asking girls some questions like, do they know about periods before having their periods? And nobody should tell me that girls were supposed to be taught at school. But in the Gambia, girls do not go to school at a very early age. I think it's now that parents are aware to send their daughters to school, and sometimes because they do not go to school at a very early age, by the time they do that part of the syllabus in school, by the time they start talking about menstruation, like let's say the grade they're in, they've already seen their period. So which comes like a shock to them, because they are not taught in class before they got to experience it here. When we talk about the shame, it also has to do with the taboo around menstruation, because periods are seen as like a very private topic to talk about, so parents do not really talk about it, especially in front of their sons. And whenever this conversation is raised, they were like, kids, go out, like all the girls should stay. It's not just a woman's problem, it's a human problem. Why not bring all those boys together, talk to them? The topic is not supposed to be hidden. Like, it's normal for us to talk about it. I think through talking about it, that's the only way we can break the shame and stigma. And not just, let me close this window because these people are ringing. Okay, where was I? So I was talking about period shame, right? So I feel the only way to break the shame around menstruation is by open conversations. And those conversations should not only involve girls, it also has to involve boys or men. Because at the end of the day, if we are shy, it's because we are shy of talking about this topic in front of guys. And I don't think it should be a big deal, because at the end of the day, those boys will grow up to become men. They would have wife. What if God blesses them with a daughter? And what, by some reasons, like we don't know, you're left alone with your child, your daughter, and then she experiences a period? Will you say, oh, let me call your aunt to tell you about periods? No, you have to be there for your daughter. You have to talk to your daughter about periods. So I feel it's something normal, and it shouldn't be something that we should shy away from talking about or something. I know periods are not the most comfortable topics to talk about, but we have to learn. I am not this bold talking about periods. I was not this bold talking about periods here, but I feel like if we don't talk about it, how would kids learn from it? How would our younger ones learn? How would they know, like, will they know as to whether their body is in its normal stage or not? Like, they won't know. But if we come and talk about our periods, our different experiences, so when they're experiencing something different, they won't feel alone in it. They won't feel alone. They will know, okay, I am not alone in this. This person is also experiencing it. This another person is also experiencing it. If they have discharges and they feel the funky smell and all, they would know it's an infection, probably yeast infection. So it is very important for us to talk about topics like this, and I applaud other organizations in the Gambia as well who are really doing good in the aspect of trying to break the stigma around menstruation, and also helping in other aspect of like things that have to do with girls, cervical cancer and all that. I applaud Project 21, Girls Talk organization. Which organization again? I think those are the only two organizations in my mind right now that are really doing great things. And yeah, I hope with our work and all, we can make periods a comfortable topic to talk about in future. And not only that, but also people will see it as a pride of a woman and not something to be hidden. Because you know, you people can bear me witness to this. Because when we're talking about periods, sometimes we use euphemisms like mange jai duty, that is like I'm selling palm oil. Um, the thing is in the corner, like it is come. I don't know. You just name the euphemisms you use when you're on your period, trying to tell somebody on a period. When they'll be like, I am selling palm oil, or like, what else? Guy, I don't know this. Maybe I'm too blunt. I don't know, but let me wash my face. I know periods are not the most comfortable topic to talk about here, but I learned to be comfortable with it, to see it as a pride and not like something, a burden placed on women. It can be painful sometimes. I'm like, why? Like, men should also get this, you know? But then, like, it just goes to show how powerful our body is. And I feel men are not comfortable talking about this because we ourselves are not comfortable talking about it in their presence. So they feel some kind of way trying to listen to a topic that they're not invited into. But I feel if we open up and then allow men in our space to discuss this kind of things, it will not only break the shame and stigma around menstruation, but it will make it a comfortable topic for everybody to talk about, which is very important. So you guys, I think that's all. I put on a face mask and then I'll be wiping it off or like massaging it into my skin, because that's it. And yeah, thank you all for watching. This is the end of this video. If you have some comments, drop them down in the comment section below. And if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you've not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel so you'll be notified anytime I post a new video. Anyway, see you in my next video. Bye. I think tomorrow I'll be talking about the struggles, like the effect of period poverty on girls, so you guys would get to understand the reason why this topic is not only beyond the shame, the pains and all, but it's affecting girls in a lot of ways. And yeah, thank you all for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.